Okay, I guess we are live. Trying to decode. Mhm. So, let me just tell you what we are trying to do. Okay, I have not made the to-do list for today, but I have the things already in my mind what we are going to cover today. Okay, let me just check my voice first. I have not made the to-do list for today, but the things already in my mind what we are going to cover today. Okay, fine. Everything is fine. So, I have asked ChatGPT to give me the prefix sum template according to the lead code question. So, it has given me some of the questions which, according to the templates, which were also solving some sort of famous lead code questions which are asked in our interviews directly, or or the pattern is most frequent which comes in our interviews. Okay, so I have done this range some normal logic like range some query immutable. Like here we are just creating a temporary prefix array where we are storing the sum of an array like 1, 2, 3. Then the prefix sum array will be 1, 3, 6. Okay, I guess you understood what I'm trying to say. Prefix sum plus frequency hash map. I've opened all these problems so that I can make you understand the pattern so that we can solve further questions easily. So I have opened 1 to 4 8 9 7 4 9 30 and 5 to 5. Okay, 5 to 5 and 523 we will try to decode after understanding the pattern that was covered in 930, 974 and 1 to 4 8. I think I should also open this code also. So there is sum equals k like 560. I should open 560 also so that we can understand the flow of the pattern and the questions which can be asked. Okay, but what I have done here, like I have already showed you the trial of these questions in my previous live videos. Okay, how to let me see the flow. 560, 974, 974, 930, then 1 to 4 8, then 5 to 5 we will be doing it, and then 5 to 3. What some are some equal scale, like there are some patterns which you have to follow that we have to follow in each question that will be asked and will be solved using prefix sum logic. So when you have to apply prefix sum, according to me, when you are asked to count the number of arrays according to given some condition, like subarray sum equals k, we have to count number of subarrays, like sum whose sum equals k. Okay, then subarray sum equals divisible by k. Like here we also have to count the number of subarrays with a condition. The condition is that the whose subarray sums is divisible by k. Similarly, binary subarrays with sum. Like, you can see the type of question asked the in which you have to answer it using prefix sum plus hash map. Okay, binary subarray with sum. Okay, here, like 10101, goal is to 2. We have to count the number of subarrays whose sum is equal to the goal. So here we have also again the condition of goal. Okay, the count number of nice subarrays. What are nice subarrays? The subarrays whose number of odd numbers is equal to k. Like you can see here we also have a condition where we have to count the number of subarrays whose number of odd elements is equal to the value of k. Okay. Okay. I think now you understood the number of pattern of questions asked to solve the prefix sum questions. Okay. Now let me explain you how we have to do the questions. Like there are some steps which we have to follow blindly. Okay, not blindly, but mostly you have to follow Like, I'm not telling you the right track. Like I'm also learning with you. So the pattern which I have figured out with the help of ChatGPT only is that we have to declare a hash map and put zero as a key before starting any problem. Okay. And int prefix equal to zero and int answer equal to zero. Okay, these are some mandatory steps that we will be following in each and every question which I will be showing you. Okay, so if sub array sum equals getting on can understood the problem statement by the name only. Like triple one k equal to two, they will be sub array like one and two. The answer should be two. Okay, we have created an hash map and put 0 comma 1 prefix 0 answer 0. We'll be figuring out why we have already capped 0 as a key value before solving the question. Okay, we have created for loop in which we will be we will do this according to the question. This logic will be according to the question. This logic will be according to the question, and this will be mandatory for you in each for loop. Like you have to put each and every prefix value in the map on each and every iteration. Okay, the subarray sum equals k. Okay, this means will be adding number of the value of element to prefix in each iteration. Prefix like okay, I will be trying it with you. Prefix may value id 1. Okay, map contains prefix minus k. Like when will this condition will be first executed? Prefix minus k. This will only be executed when we will hit our this key, and this key can only be hit can be only be hit when we got number of sum of elements equal to k. So there will be one answer. The condition like this condition will not work because the map does not contain 1 minus 2, it is minus 1 in a hash map. So we will put like this was already in a hash map. We have in our first loop we have capped this one fish 1 to 1 like one key with a frequency of 1. Okay, next iteration we will be adding plus 1 equal to 2 and 2 minus 2 exists in our hash map, it is 0 exist. So answer we will put a frequency of 1. Like we will get 0th frequency in answer it is 1. And we will put 1 in a hash map like we will get 1 ratio. Okay, we will put in our prefix. So our prefix is now our prefix is now 2. Okay, this dry run is for the test case 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm dry running test case number 1. Okay, so initially we have 0, 1. After first iteration, we got 1, 1 in our hash map. Okay, 1, am I right? 1. 1 was not in the map, so we put it in the map. Okay, in the next iteration, we got 2 ratio 1. Okay, and on this iteration, we also got answer equal to 1. Okay, next iteration, we got prefix has 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal to 3. And map contain 3 minus 2 equal to 1. Yes, map contain this, so we will be counting it as answer equal to 2 and our map will be 3 ratio 1. 3 is to 1. So we got our answer and our for loop is completed, so we will be returning 2. Now, what is the use of map 01? We used map dot put 01 to count our first subarray from the starting index. We will get a first subarray count when we will be getting our sum equal to k. Okay, like this is the flow of this is the understanding of the question. Sorry, I didn't understood what I'm trying to say. I literally explained you the dry run. Like I hope you're understanding the flow of the question and how we are doing it. Like you found now you will have many questions like why we did prefix minus k, why we do this, why we did this. You will be understanding it when I will explain you many more problems. Okay. So that is some divisible by k. And I will be fast forwarding it because I already explained the main basic law of the questions of this type of questions. Okay. So that is some divisible by k. So we have to do sum. Yeah, we have to do the sum here also and here also. So we will be using this step again as mandatory. Why I have spelling like mandatory? Then what is our main? We have to the main part of this question is to think this logic. Okay, and what we have to put in our map. So the main focus in the previous question was the sum equals k, but in this question, main focus is on our remainder. A sum will be divisible by k even if only our remainder becomes equal to 0. We should keep our remainder as a main thing. Like here, if I tell you the triangle, okay, 4 modulus 5 is 4 only, which is not less than 0. So we will be putting, we will count the value of 4 as 0. Why we have used default here? If the key in a map does not exist, we count its frequency as default 0. Okay, map dot put. Then we will be putting as okay, I will be doing my hash map here. Initially, okay, let me just do something. Multi-line comment, yeah? I hope you know this. Okay, initially our hash was equal 1. After first iteration, it became, okay, what was the first remainder? It was 4 to 1. Okay, now again we will prefix me. We will be getting 4 plus 5, 4. Then 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 minus 5 is 9. Okay, in the starting we got 4 and then it's 9. 9. Not less than 0. 0. We will be getting in a map 9 is to 1. Okay, the next step we will be getting our prefix again 9 and the remainder will again 9, which is not less than 0. We'll be counting it as again. Okay, now we have this element 9 in our map. So here we will become 1. Count will become 1 on iteration 8. Okay, how? Like what's the logic here? Why we did 9 as a count 1? Like because like we have 7 subvalues with some like why we counted 9 as a subvalue which is divisible by k? Like 9 is not divisible by k. Like why we did it? Okay, okay, I'm stuck now. This count contain 9 as it contains 9. We got its frequency also 1. Our count became, okay, our count became 9. So I got stuck here. Need to ask this to my main guide on third. On third, I don't know. We have to write on third iteration or not. On third iteration, my sum is 9, and we increased increased our count by 1. Why? It's not even divisible by 5. This exact point of prefix sum usually become confusing. We are not checking whether the current prefix sum itself is divisible by k. We are checking whether the difference between the current prefix and earlier prefix is divisible by 5. Let's focus on the first 3 iterations. 5, 0, 1, 0, 6, 4, 4, count 0, 4, 1, iteration 4 is 5, 9. 9 is not divisible by 5, so why I count anything? Let's keep this understand. We don't care if 9 is not divisible by 5. We calculate 9 minus 5 equal to 4. And math already contains 4. Why? Because earlier prefix was 4. Okay. Okay. 9 modulus 5 is 4. Why I added 9? 9 modulus 5 is 4. Okay. 4 already. Okay, I did wrong. Rather. Okay, let us start with, learning this from ChatGPT only. Because now prefix is 4. Okay, we are checking if something difference is 5 should be divisible by 5. Okay, because only prefix of 4, current prefix 9, previous prefix 4, difference 9 is equal to 5. So there is this. Okay, if sum is 5, so count equal to 1. Actually, quotient says 0. 0, 1, 4, 2, and 4 equal to because remainder 4 is occurred twice. Now we add 0. Okay, 9 model size contains 4 twice. What are those two are added? The two previous prefix sum with remainder 4. Count prefix minus prefix 5. Corresponding sum added 5 0. Sum 5 0 5 divided by 5. So, my question is count 2 sub biggest thing to understand, count prefix 9. 9 is not multiplied, it shouldn't count, it's not what we are checking. We're checking current prefix minus previous prefix. Both are divisible by 5. Okay. Okay, this is the main funda behind this logic. If we got the same remainder between two prefix sums, then the sub-array between them has sum divisible by k. If if the two prefix got same remainder, rectify divisibility with by k, it means we consider this as one valid sub-array. Okay, this is something important. Should note it down here. List this. And we already got 4 as 4. This means we count it as 1. Okay, I think you can understand the main logic behind this question. Okay, ChatGPT made us clear. Okay, okay, wow, what a spell. If Gordon Byron also. Okay, we got in the index to prefix 9, count 3. Remainder 4 has appeared twice. 4, addition 4 minus 2, 7. 7 cancels remainder 2, chat math does not contain 2. We count if count equal to 3. Remain 3, no? We already have count as 3, right? No. Now store remainder 2. Iteration 5, 4. We already have 4 in a hash map. We have map dot get 4 equal to count will be count 3 plus 2 equal to 5. Because we already saw remainder 4 twice previously, then those previous prefix sums of 2 9 have current prefix is 4. So previous prefix equal to 4. So where minus 6 and minus 3, this seems wrong. Basically, why we have to carefully map the prefix positions. At current index 4, prefix equal to 4, previous prefix is remainder 4. With there's a lot going here. Now I have my train tomorrow, like at 8 a.m. and it's currently going to be 2 a.m. What should I do? Should I continue it the next day? But date code is number for 7. 5, is 1, 4, 2 multiply 5, and 1 itself. Sum 5, sum 5, sum 5, sum 0, sum 6, minus 2, minus 3. I think ChatGPT is more confused than me. But I am not interested in learning as well as this. Why is a very person who have done this question is it sliding window. This is a pure video sliding window template. Count number of my subarrays. Here main focus on prefix will be counting it as forgot number as 1 and checking it and putting it. Okay, I think I can try this one now. If the sum becomes 0, we got okay. ChatGPT already gave me hint like if I convert 0 element from -1, then we will be having same number 0 1 if and only if our subarray sum equals 0, right? I think I should write normal loop. I'm not sure this college would be okay. If nums I equal to 0, then nums I should be overridden with 0, sorry, -1. Fine. If it's nums of I, if A, if it's minus we only have to do increase one when we got 0. And after I put prefix on my map for that, or actually I'm basically writing a template blindly. I'm not even trying to think of the logic. I don't know why. Like this only. We will figure out. figure it out later with count. Okay, I will try. It will only hit if a 0 contains one key count equal to 1. We kept its no means of putting -1 in a hash now. No need of this, I guess. Wow. Uh, okay, I have put this. What's wrong with the question? 0, 1, 1 expected 2. Okay, let's start on with 0, 1. 0, like -1. Map contain -1, you will put -1. Okay, then 1. Our prefix got 0. Map dot contain 0, count is 1. Map will put 1 there. We got a count of 1, which should be 2. Something is wrong here. After 0, okay, according to the output is 1, but according to the question, we should get 2. Now let's just give this code to ChatGPT and see where we are going. We're using the right inadequate LEETCODE command. But using the code to counting tablet from 5 6 where we need the longest sensor has not stores the first index, not frequency. Why would we use 0? So we don't want to count occurrences in the length. This is wrong. It's a frequency template. So you want to store the first index of the first prefix template. Okay, I haven't even studied the question properly, I guess. 0 1 is the longest count so we have to. Okay, we have to count the longest one. Okay, I'm not even using the max here. Yeah, we should use max here. Okay, I should use max here. Because we have to find the longest subarray. If map dot contains key prefix, we put 0 as -1. Why? Why -1? If some 0 exists before index 0. Okay, 0 is already existing. We will not count it as okay, we will not count it as our first count because it will work on the first test case only. Where is my question? Okay, I'm highly confused now. You should put -1 because it will get the control in 0 only. Fine, number contains else but put prefix yi. I'm not even understanding. Let's see why this works. Max len mat dot max max in I minus map dot get prefix. We will getting the frequency of prefix. And then we will be okay, I minus map dot prefix. Okay, we are storing the index here because we need the length of a subarray. We are storing its position where we got our prefix not equal to 0, right? Then when we get 0, we will be doing I minus map dot get. So here we'll be getting our length, basically right minus left plus 1. Okay, I got the context still. I know was not able to decode it on my own. Count equal to map of maps. Count I minus map dot get prefix and map dot get prefix, comma I. We'll be keeping frequency as index here. Okay. Minus 1 1 map 0 1 equals 0 to 0 minus 1 0 minus 1 minus 1 0 equal to 1 0 already exists index minus 1 equal number of zeros and ones. We do not update map 0. It stays and we want always index 0. This is the part you should memorize. Okay, seriously? You are telling me to memorize it, which I am doing, but I don't have to do it. I should not do it. Map frequency. Okay, we have to map frequency. Longest subarray long. When we have to count the longest subarray, count the longest subarray. Okay, we have to do this question. Map equal to frequency, not map equal to percentage. A simple rule. Count store frequency. Longest store percentage. It's exact temperature restriction you are running it now. Okay, fine. Fine. When we have to count, okay, I shall note it somewhere, okay? I want to note this part somewhere. Set array C onto this array, okay, within this one, right? Let's go with B instead slash use that because this is slot. I want to comment it down. Okay, it's running right? Yup, it's running. Now continuous surveillance. Info is a continuous surveillance of size 2 with elements of the sets. I think this is similar to this one. Like, what's the difference between surveillance sum equals to and continuous array? I'm not understanding the question. Not this one, bro. Continuous surveillance sum and surveillance sum equals to. Okay. The condition is different. Given integer array nums, an integer k written to nums has a good subarray. Good subarray. Okay. Given integer array nums, an integer k written to noun has a good subarray or false otherwise. A good subarray is a subarray where its length is at least 2 and sum of elements of the subarray is multiple of k. Okay, the remainder is equal to 0, then that sum is a multiple of k. Okay, it's kind of a mix of our previous question. We we have to focus on the subhead sum also, number of elements also. Okay, on our multiple also, we will be doing, let me check my mic. Okay, it's okay. We should do an equal to nums. So let's first write the basic template we know. Let hash map integer comma integer map equal to new hash map and prefix equal to 0 and count equal to 0. Map dot put 0 comma 1. Then we will be following our normal loop. And this part of the question is must according to the questions I have done till this time. Okay, we have written our basic template part. Like I know there also map dot put part, but I feel like it also kind of depending on the question. It's not mandatory. I told it is mandatory. I think it's not. But let's remove this tab. It's not mandatory. Continuous subarray sum. Okay. We have to do this because we have to find the sum. Yes, we got our two element sum. I think we should move like this and then 22 to 4, 16. I think I should do this. Prefix equal to nums of I plus nums of I plus 1. Okay, we got our first condition at least 2. Okay, it should be continuous, right? So we are not like we don't have to find use 23 6. It should be continuous as given in the question. We got a prefix. Okay, we have done this part also. Like we have to put int remains int. Okay, fine. Int remainder equal to prefix modulus k. If 23 plus 25 modulus k, if remainder, here we are not checking the sum. Here we will check if remainder less than 0. Okay, we have not figured it out why we are writing this condition, but I will write it because I think we will ask it later why we are using it. Don't know how you guys listen my voice. It's not my vocal is gone right now. I don't know what to call it. My vocal or not. Count plus map dot default. Count will become an artificial tree. Please remove this. I was doing a wrong dry run. This is the main formula. Same remainder between two perfect sums means the subarray between them has a sum divisible by k. Okay. Count plus equal to map dot or default new comma 0. Okay, what's the difference in this question? We have already done this part of the question. The question is only different for this condition. So I have used this. Okay. Have dot put remainder comma map remainder comma map dot default remainder comma 0 plus 1. Okay, I haven't returned the count. I don't know am I doing it right or not, but I feel like int cannot be converted to boolean. Wait, okay. But if any subarray exists with sum equal to k, we have to return true. Like if count is greater than 0, return true, else return false. I know it's wrong, I'm just trying it. Oh my god. Like, I know it's not working, but still 2 got passed. 82 out of 103 got passed. Like, I'm proud of myself. But I know this logic will be totally wrong if I ask ChatGPT. Okay, we'll be asking ChatGPT. I don't know, I've been to all this task also get glitched. Let's ask. You are again very close to the prefix and better. The problem is a little different from 974. Okay, like ChatGPT knows I'm copying down the solution from 974. Great. Prefix should be cumulative. Some characters not to adjust elements. Prefix sum should be here. This. We need the first index of each element. This problem asks whether the length is at least 2. So it's the same remainder appears again. Current index minus previous index is greater than equal to 2. Here we're again talking about the length. So we have to use map equal to index, not frequency. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT told us. Okay, it's still this will not work. We'll see why. And we have to put I over here. Okay, let's skip this part again to ChatGPT. Okay, 0 minus a here again. Okay, let me just note down the my god, I'm not able to understand how we can get 2. If I minus map dot get prefix equal to. I don't know what I've done here. What I've done here, I really don't know. Let's apply. Okay, this is not working at all. You are getting closer, but there are 3 important mistakes in it. Look should go. Yeah, okay. Forgot to change this thing. Okay, I forgot to do this. Okay, you're using map.cat. This is instead of mat.ul. Okay, I should do remainder. Like, okay, I'm not at all focused. This shows. So it must be map dot contains remainder and I minus k. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I think I was close, but I am like wholly dependent on this ChatGPT. Okay, I will write it down on this. I will not copy it. If map dot contains key, if it contains that remainder, then our length of subarray is greater than or equal to 2. It is here. It is telling at least two. Why I read it only two. That's why that adjacent thing is not work was not working. Here about condition analysis two. Okay, I think I should also keep one more bracket here, and I should return true because it and if even a single error exists, we have to return true. If this code doesn't work, then we have to return false. Okay, I think I'm close to the answer. One. Oh my god, it still didn't work. Where am I wrong? Where? Okay, I think I should do else. We only have to put the remainder if it doesn't come, but if works. Oh my god. So the easy can say my logic was totally same. It was just the difference between if inside if. Like not able to understand what is wrong in my logic. This this element extra extent is less than 2 right it is needs. Okay, it means if the remainder exists but the distance is less than 2, you will override its first index. We can only store the remainder if it doesn't already exist. If this well, if it does not contain, then it should be added to the map. Okay, if it contains, then we will be checking our next step. Okay, so that's why we should use if and if. Okay, it should be inside the map if it doesn't contain it. Like we should not check the condition together. If this, so can we say if this, if this, and if I minus map is equal to 2, okay, should be like this one closed here and this one closed there. I think it should work now. Yeah, I think this will work now. Okay, I think I'm getting the flow. When we have the portion with which we have to focus on the length of the array, we will be using map equal to index and not map equal to frequency. I'm kind of memorizing these portions because I think these algos will help me directly. I will be again doing these questions in my notebook with a clear driver. Okay, okay, we are done with our two portions, 525 and 523, and the time is still left. Like uh, we have done our part in 49 minutes. Okay, I know I haven't done it properly, but kind of did. Okay, I will be checking my profile again. 117 to 119. Right. Okay. I think I should end my life here. Live here, not life. End my live here. Okay. And we will be solving more problems in our next live. Till then, sayonara. Okay, I will be ending. I'm ending the live.